Having said which, there are almost no empty seats. It is a terrific turnout under the circumstances. There's nowhere else to go, in truth, if you want to see this much-anticipated game. So, come rain or come shine, we are here and really looking forward. It's Neymar!
Oh, great save, real class.
Neymar is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little football.
Point-blank header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Christian Teo is making a foray down the right. Now it's Teo. Teo. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. The shot's on!
Yeah, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Can he put it away? It's anyone's ball. Neymar, defenders on the back foot. Pjanic tries to stroke it through. Played into space out wide. That intervention was very necessary.
There's a lot of movement up front.
Yeah, I have noticed that those front players are working very hard, dropping deeper.
Yeah, and I just think it keeps the opposition off guard with so much switching of position. Keeping shape is much harder.
The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Over it comes. Up to meet it!
Wow, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Christian Teo gets into the right position to intercept. Lloris sends that a long way. Al-Sharawi. Philippe Coutinho. Now it's Modric. Oh, good interception. Brings it forward. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Mbappe! That really should have hit the net.
Gloucester know they can rely on the counter, and they've just expressed a warning.
Plays it out to the wing. Alexandro. And it's Al-Sharawi. Alexandro is demanding it out. Massive leap! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over. They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little ambition.
Saka. It'll be a throw-in. Marcos Alonso. Kroos spreads it towards the left. Over to the left. Al-Sharawi. He's left his man. Al-Sharawi. Philippe Coutinho. Out wide to the right. And it's got through. Now it's Philippe Coutinho.
Has a swing at it! They've scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. So we have a double substitution going on here. Gloucester grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Gets up to head it! Superb goal!
A great delivery and a finish to match.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
So we have a breakthrough. Toni Kroos. Out to the left it goes. Steered in. We hit half-time. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Gloucester need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Boateng plays it towards the front. Gloucester cannot keep hold of the ball. Gloucester couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Neymar spreads it towards the left. Look at the defender bombing forward. Totti hoists it high. De Chilio does well to read it and intercepts. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Sterling. Marcos Alonso gets it back.
Toni Kroos really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Coutinho floats one over. And that's been won straight back. He has crossed the line, and it's a throw.
Shot a goal!
He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
And it's Lucas Perez. Plays it out to the flank. Going through. Oh, terrible pass. Sterling. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? It's a throw. Neymar. He's got away. complaints about that challenge. Robust, but fair. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? And help's available out wide. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. He's left his man. It's Neymar! And he's there to make a great save.
Neymar sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it. Jerome Boateng is an obvious threat from set pieces. He needs special attention.
Towering header! Try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Just brushed off the ball there. Mbappe. That is terrific skill. Mbappe!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Hidden hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be.
Has a pop! Really well taken goal. Lloris reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well-matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Saka.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier. Paris Saint-Germain showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Shakes the shoots! They've done it! And the game is well and truly turned on its head!
Gloucester are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Well, here's a change that was in the offing. Last one allowed.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Gloucester get themselves into the lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
He's got options out wide. Sterling crosses it in low.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Breaks on here.
Paris Saint-Germain have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
And that will be the final act. Well, that's bounce-back ability, responding superbly to come from behind, shrugging off setbacks along the way, and determinedly getting there in the end. Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, at the moment, Peter, if you want an outfit to win on the road...